When should the kids' cream be used versus face cream?
So the kids cream is for every age when you're born until you decide you want to use some skincare and you want to do what the adults are doing. And then what I would propose, when you're 8, 9 or 10, you use our face cream light and our foam cleanser.
When do you need to use the toner, and is it actually necessary?
So a toner is there to hydrate the skin, but also even out the pH of the skin. So the pH of our skin is slightly acidic. The pH of tap water, for example, is alkaline. So acidic means under 5. Alkaline means 8 to 9. So the toner now brings those two together so that our pH on our skin is in the right pH, because that's totally necessary for our skin health and it's necessary for our skin barrier function.
What are the best products to use during pregnancy and breastfeeding, specifically for hyperpigmentation?
So that's a very good question. I think the skincare industry shouldn't produce any products which are not safe to use in pregnancy. So all my products are safe to use during pregnancy. What I would recommend is a very simple regimen, a cleanser, our foam cleanser. Maybe you use the one from the darker skin tone line because it also helps to even out the skin tone. You definitely should use this one, like the foam cleanser, the enzyme cleanser, and the hyaluronic serum from the darker skin tone line. Even the moisturizer from the darker skin tone line. This could be already it. If you experience dryness in between, use our hydrating face mask. If you want to have a hydration in between, you can use the glow drops. Whatever you feel like you can use from this line.
African American, 11 years old, acne and sensitive skin, using darker skin tone face cream and cleanser. Which are the best products to use?
So that's already good. You use the darker skin tone, cleanser and face cream. So what you need to add is one step missing here. You need to exfoliate twice a week. And for exfoliation, I would recommend the darker skin tone enzyme cleanser. This is the most gentle form of exfoliation. Also helps to even out the skin tone, is antibacterial. So the darker skin tone enzyme cleanser I would add. I also would add the toner to make sure to get the oil off and to help to even out the pH. So I would also add the toner and maybe also the spot treatment for just putting right on your spots. We have this in a clear color, or then you can choose the colors that we have. There are more colors coming soon.
Do you suggest to layer clarifying and night serum, or is it okay to perhaps do alternate nights per serum?
You can alternate, and if you have like heavy breakouts, then I would always use the clarifying serum, and then you put the night serum, and then you apply the face cream. So you can layer those serums, put the clarifying serum on, wait 15 to 20 seconds, then put the night serum on, wait 20 seconds, and then you apply your moisturizer.
What do you do to keep your skin so clean and with this wonderful glow?
So I don't use makeup, I don't use any other ingredient but my own skincare, because I developed it also to heal my own skin, which was very dry when I was younger, and I couldn't find any product which would help me. So I only use my products. I use my foam cleanser, I use my enzyme cleanser, I use the toner, I use my hyaluronic serum, my night serum. I mean, I use my face mask every day. And you know what? When I started developing products, I didn't have so many products, and I started with a simple face cream. It already helped me so much. And you can add slowly more products into your routine, so don't think you need to have all of these products. Start with a few, with 1, 2, 3, but make sure what you use has the best quality. That's why use rather one less, but use mine.
Which product doesn't come out of your bag, the one that is essential?
Oh, I cannot live without my face cream. My face cream is always with me. If I don't have my face cream, I literally would cry. I'm so relying on my face cream.
What would you suggest for really bad under eye circles?
Under eye circles, so you have different options. Number one, we can try it with skincare. So try the the eye cream, try the super anti-aging serum under the eye cream, try the eye cream, try the brightening serum underneath. I know sometimes it's genetic and there's nothing you can do, and then we need to you know, we need to see if it might help to add a little filler and lift the level of your skin a little up, because then the shadow is not so strong on this area because it's not so hollow, and this could help as well. So, but we would need to see that.
What products and ingredients would you recommend for scars and bad redness left from acne in order to go away?
So bad redness and acne scars. Acne scars, first of all, we need to do prevention of acne so that scars don't really appear. Also, what's important, if you develop acne, find out why. And if you cannot help it yourself, if you wait 6 weeks and then it doesn't get better, go and see a dermatologist and maybe go on a different treatment. So prevention is the key. Don't pop pimples, don't cause lesions yourself. You will create acne scars and hyperpigmentation stuff. So now this is already done. To heal it, to try to get rid of it, I would recommend the enzyme cleanser. I would recommend the calming serum. Also, you could try the darker skin tone line, the brightening line. Maybe you pick the cleanser, enzyme cleanser from the darker skin tone line, and then the brightening serum and the brightening food as well. The calming serum against redness. The calming serum takes redness away. It's amazing. So try to do that, and maybe try microneedling in our spa. And then if this all doesn't work and you really suffer, then maybe you should go and see a dermatologist to maybe get lasers done or acid peel. But really, I would try everything else first, because with lasers and acid peels you really destroy your skin barrier.
My skin tends to be very dry in my cheeks and nose and kind of peels off. What are some products you'd recommend for that problem?
You should go on the whole regimen. Like, you should have the cleanser every day, morning and night. You should have the enzyme cleanser for twice a week, the toner, the hyaluronic serum, the face cream. So if you only use one product from Sturm and then you use like a strong vitamin C serum or a retinol or whatever, you can dry out your skin in the same time. So you need to stay with one regimen. This would help so much, and then you get the hydration, and it will be a constant hydration, but you need to stick to this routine.
If you had to only pick a few products, which ones do you think are essential for healthy skin?
So a good skincare routine is cleansing, exfoliating, toning, hydrating, moisturizing. 5 steps. So you need the cleanser, our foam cleanser, our enzyme cleanser, our toner, our hyaluronic serum, or the anti-pollution drops is also a hyaluronic serum, but protects you also from AGV light coming from the phones, and a moisturizer. So these 5 products should be part definitely of everyday's routine.
I'm really interested in being a dermatologist when I grow up, and I wanted to know if you have any tips. I'm 15 and already getting fine lines, and I was wondering if you knew how I should treat them.
You're getting fine lines with 15? Should we do a FaceTime consultation? Maybe we should. Hydrate your skin. Hydration, 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 because that's the key to healthy, strong skin, and keep your elasticity and collagen and everything in shape. You need to add nutrients to your skin, hyaluronic acid to your skin. If you already experience fine lines, then definitely your skin is too dry. So please go on a hydrating skincare routine.
Any tips for how she can become a dermatologist?
Yeah, you have to study medicine, and maybe, you know, what's already good, what I always did, I studied, and I was very curious about this topic, and you can maybe do an internship at a dermatologist and see if you even like it. Maybe you don't like it, because some parts of dermatology are very interesting, and some parts might not be so interesting and might not really you might not really like it. So maybe it's good to, you know, experience first a little bit.
Best skin products or ingredients to help unblock pores and help with uneven skin tone.
So unclog pores, it's the same, it's basically same always. Hydration, exfoliation, cleansing. There is one amazing ingredient which is called modified rice starch, and it's, for example, it's in our primer, and our primer is such an amazing product because it helps to shrink pores. It mattifies your skin, so it helps also from excessive sebum production. So maybe you should use this maybe as your face cream, because it's basically a light face cream. Use our foam cleanser, our enzyme cleanser, and a hydrating tool, maybe our hyaluronic serum.
Side effects from contraceptive pills: really dry and oily areas and pimples. Should I keep my skin moisturized even when it's oily, or should I just moisturize the drier areas?
So it's really important that you use products which decrease the sebum production. So these are products, for example, which contain zinc, they contain tea tree oil, kaolin clay, modified rice starch. I created a really nice line for this matter. It's called Clarifying Line, and it does all these things, but also is extremely hydrating. So what you should take is the cleanser and enzyme cleanser from the darker skin tone line, and our clarifying serum, clarifying face cream, clarifying mask, and clarifying spot treatment, and you're all set.
Why do breakouts occur? How can we prevent breakouts and post-breakout scars?
So breakouts occur, and I explained this a little bit in skin school. So when you have an excess sebum production and you don't exfoliate, the sebum and the dead skin cells, they get stuck in the pores, and those pores can have a little open to the outside, and then they oxidate, and then it becomes a blackhead. So you have these pores and they're clogged, and then bacteria can come in and they can clog even more, and then you get a whitehead, and then it clogs and more bacteria come in, and you get a pimple, and it goes deeper and it gets more inflamed. White and red blood cells come in and you get acne. So it's really important to exfoliate twice a week with our enzyme cleanser. It's a powder you mix with water, wash your face, and you exfoliate. And then what you do, you use products which reduce sebum production, and this could be our clarifying line, which does that. So the clarifying serum, the clarifying face cream, the clarifying mask for twice a week, and the spot treatments you put on the spots. Don't pop your pimples, stay away with dirty hands, just add the spot treatment and use those products.
Why does body acne occur, and how can we prevent it?
That's also, I mean, you can, if you have, like, lots of people get acne on the back, and you should try the same routines. You need, of course, someone who exfoliates your back, and also if you do lots of sports, always take a shower after sweating. So it's really important to keep it clean. Also when you wash your hair and with conditioner and shampoo, make sure everything is washing off. Do the same tools, the same products, and try to get rid of it like this. If not, you need to go and see a dermatologist. He might need to put you on a medication.
Younger girls, sensitive skin, dry lips. Which products work?
So you always need to hydrate. Don't use products which have aggressive ingredients like fragrances, mineral oils who clog your pores. You need to have hydration. It's really the key. And don't go for harsh ingredients, not for all these like anti-aging products. You need to hydrate your skin, otherwise will dry out. I would propose the cleanser, maybe the anti-pollution drops as a hyaluronic serum with screen protection, and a face cream, and for twice a week, whether a facial scrub or an enzyme cleanser.
How can I close my pores and make them seem less notorious?
It's always the same: cleansing, exfoliating, hydrating, moisturizing, using ingredients which actually help from excess sebum production. And with pores, actually, if you have a healthy skin and your pores are still a little big because they were stretched out because you didn't do all these things, then it's good to use a product which has modified rice starch, like our primer, because that shrinks the pores. So use our primer as your moisturizer, and it's actually an amazing product to mattify your skin and use before using makeup.
How to treat your skin if it is dry, but at the same time the cheeks, jaw and nose are always full of black and white heads?
So then you probably have combination skin, and then you can do two things: whether you treat both the T-zone and the rest of the face with different skincare, or you choose a skincare like the clarifying line, for example, which is designed to help to reduce the sebum production, but also really extremely hydrates and is anti-aging. And Moreover, you should use an exfoliant like the enzyme cleanser, and really make sure your skin is always hydrated. And if your skin with the clarifying cream is still needs a little more, than you use in this part's the normal face cream.
How to treat acne scars on dry and oily skin combination. What's the most important thing to focus on in that case?
It's about exfoliation. Use the enzyme cleanser, use the calming serum, use the enzyme cleanser from the darker skin tone line. The darker skin tone line is amazing because it evens out the skin tone, and you can mix in the brightening serum and the brightening supplement.
Is there anything I can do for my skin to be smoother? My problem is even though my skin looks quite clear, at least if you're not close up, it doesn't feel like it.
So why don't you try the facial scrub? It's so nice because when you do the facial scrub, it leaves your skin so smooth and so soft. Also what does that is the face mask, which I love. I put the face mask on, leave it on for 20 minutes, and then I rub it off. I really rub it on, off. It leaves my skin baby butt soft, super hydrated, glowy. I love this one.
I don't have dark under eyes, but dark eyelids. Is that weird? Do you know why and how I can prevent them? Any creams, tips, or is it just genetics?
That's just genetics.
How do you take care of pimples? Does applying your daily skincare products on pimples make it worse?
So pimples, you use the clarifying line, and especially on the spots, you use the spot treatment, a clear spot treatment to put, or the tinted one to put on the spots, and will clear up your pimples. Don't pop it, just leave it and have it heal.
So, how to treat dry, flaky scalp?
So I just came out with the scalp serum, and it's amazing. It's a hyaluronic serum with all the nutrients, all those ingredients which help to soothe irritated skin, to hydrate the scalp, to really give all the nutrients and soothe the scalp, and really have like a healthy skin barrier, what we also want for every part of our skin.
How do you address double chins?
Double chins, you guys, you know, if you look at your phone like this, you know, we all get double chins. So first of all, look at your phone like this, don't do that. And if you want to address it, if it's a double chin because of fat, there's a fat dissolving substance, you can inject it to take it away. Sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, your neck starting a little further forward. That would require surgery, but try to not look on your phone like this. This would be the first step, but I'm happy to do a FaceTime consultation with you.
Have you ever struggled with acne?
I never had acne. This is a long time ago. I think I had like breakouts once in a while, and also probably once a month, but not like acne. My brother had really bad acne, and he had to take Accutane. It really helped him, but his skin was so dry. I remember his lips were always chapped. It was really severe.
Is there a makeup line that you recommend for having good ingredients? If you do wear makeup, which brands or products would you recommend?
You know, I really don't wear makeup. I really don't, and I can't do it myself. I don't want to do it myself. I just don't like it, and I haven't come across anything I particularly would recommend. And you know, if I get makeup done, then I just have it done and just go through it for the time being, and then when I'm done with whatever I was doing, photo shoot, filming, red carpet, whatever, then I wash it off right away. So but let's discuss this a little bit further down the line. I might have some ideas.
What are your favorite books?
Oh, you know what I read right now, and I really love it so much, is Krishnamurti, and that's a book because I'm working so much. I can just start at any page I want, and I just read 2-3 pages, and it's so mindful. It's a philosopher from the 70s. He wrote these books in the 70s, and everything you read there will remind you of what's happening right now, and it just helps you to overcome any fear and anxiety. He gives so much great advice, and I would actually like for you all to read it. His name is Krishnamurti, and I will put it on our story so you guys can see it.
What should we be eating for glowing skin?
So there's a lot we can really pay attention to in our diet. Number one, we should stay away from food which has a lot of hormones, a lot of EGF-1, a lot of like ingredients coming from cows, like dairy, meat. We should avoid food with high glycemic index like sugars and white bread and white pasta and white rice, because this elevates the chance of getting acne. Also, we should really pay attention of what we are allergic to, because this can be shown in our skin. Other than this, I always recommend an anti-inflammatory diet, which consists of green leaf vegetable, salmon, mackerel, walnuts, almonds, cherries, oranges, olives, tomatoes, and really stay away from fried food, processed meat, dairy, and sugars.
What are some of the key ways that you go about living a healthier lifestyle?
I'm totally into anti-inflammatory lifestyle. That means I go to bed early. I'm not sitting in front of the TV all night. It's just not my thing. I like to go to bed early. I get enough sleep, and it really helps me a lot. Then I do exercise every second day at least, if not every day. I do try to relax, and I try to take my mind off things, and I try to distress myself. I eat very, very healthy, and I just use only my skincare. I also stay out of the sun. I protect myself from the HEV light coming from the phones with my anti-pollution drops. So and I try to really experience a lot of happiness with my kids, you know. Also, you know, if you get lots of endorphins, this helps. You know, even sports, if you do sports, it releases endorphins in your blood as well, and this makes you also happy. So I think it needs to be like a wholesome approach to everything in life, and a positive outlook to life, even if it's sometimes hard to understand certain situations. You can always be assured that after a low, there's always coming back up. It is this way. I experienced it so much in my life, and I had lows, and there was a reason why those lows happened, and we just didn't understand it at the time. So I'm always like a positive energy person.
My skin is very dry, red, and flaky, especially because I live in a dry state. I think she means state in America. Mm-hmm. Any advice on moisturizing dry and red skin?
So really important, you need to rehydrate throughout the day. So you do your routine in the morning, and I know exactly what you're talking about, because if you come into dry climates, it's just changing, it's different. So cleanse your face in the morning, tone, exfoliate twice a week. You always use your hyaluronic serum, your anti-pollution drops as well. Anti-pollution drops, super important, because it keeps the hydration and moisturize. We have a hydrating face mist, reapply. Anti-pollution drops, reapply. I always carry my my glow drops with me, reapply. Even sometimes if you feel like, you know, you need to wash your face again during the day, do it. Do your routine again. Have your travel sizes with you, and really stay always in a hydrated state. Don't let your skin dry out, because this is when it starts causing all the problems.
Although I have oily skin, on the sides of my mouth, I've developed severely dry skin that gets extremely flaky, has skin fissures from my smile line that sometimes begin to bleed when dry, along with redness.
This could be even like a vitamin mangel. So you might want to check your status of vitamins. Do you take supplements? I would suggest to look into it. This can really come from something a little more what we need to look into it from a medical standpoint. So if you would like to consult your doctor, I would appreciate. Also, we can do a FaceTime call if you want.
I have oily to combination skin with a little bit of redness, and I was wondering what ingredients would be best to achieve a more even skin tone.
I suggest you use the cleanser and enzyme cleanser from the darker skin tone line, the clarifying serum, the clarifying face cream, the spot treatment, twice a week the clarifying mask. But then you have it all. You can tackle your oiliness and your over excess sebum production, and you can help your redness and irritation. You can also add the calming serum. The calming serum is taking care of redness in seconds. It's amazing. So try this combination of products.
What is the difference between zinc picolinate and zinc citrate?
So zinc picolinate are better bioavailable, and studies shown that after 4 weeks taking them, you see them in urine, hair, and your erythrocytes. So use that one.
Are there any oral supplements or daily vitamins, minerals that improve the skin?
So definitely what's good for, lots of vitamins are good for the skin, but if you have like skin which tends to break out, for example, what's really good is zinc. Zinc 50 milligrams twice a day. Also, I have something called skin food, which is amazing. So it's hydration from the inside. It's good for firming skin. It's antioxidant. It's telomerase activating. It's such a good supplement. And our repair food actually has zinc. Also, what I really love is our anti-pollution food has 5 different adaptogens to adapt the body and the skin to stressful physical and chemical situations, but also has ginseng and vitamin E, which supports your immune system.
Is it better to find a product that works for you, like cleanser, serum, moisturizer, and stick to using it every day and night, or should you be changing the products that you use?
If you find a product which works for you, you should stick to it for sure. If your skin is glowy, dewy, hydrated, and free from breakout and whatever inflammation, stick to it for sure.
How does pollution damage skin cells?
That's a very good question. So pollution is basically a wavelength. It radiates into our skin in a wave of 380 to 500 nanometers, and it comes in and it destructs tissue, and it could cause hyperpigmentation, it could cause premature aging, and it could cause even cancer. It causes a lot of inflammation. It releases an inflammation cascade in our skin.
Is that just digital pollution or also environmental pollution?
It's digital pollution for sure. That's the HEV light. The pollutants from outside, like particulate matter and airborne pollution, it also comes on our skin, sits on our skin. It could cause inflammation on our skin because it disturbs our skin barrier.
What do you do with your face after you work out?
After working out, when you sweat, the best thing you can do is you wash your face, you wash the sweat off, and you do your whole skincare routine after you've done sports.
Should you exfoliate the skin before or after cleansing your face with a cleanser?
I always exfoliate after using the cleanser, so better to wash off dirt first, because if you do a facial scrub, you rub the dirt into your skin, so always cleanse first.
Can you please advise the best way to determine skin type?
So how you do it, you wash your face with a cleanser, and then you put nothing on, you wait for 30 minutes, and then you see which areas in your face are oily. You can also do like take a mattifying pad, you put it on and you see which areas are oily, and if you have only oiliness in the T-zone, you have combination skin. If you have oiliness everywhere, you have oily skin, and if you have dry skin and no oil is shown, you have dry skin.